Charlie didn't get the memo that we're meant to be matching our food today. It's like literally identical. It's like that Pantone, like... Hey guys, it's Freya and Charlie. Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to show you how to make a delicious vegan Mexican burrito bowl.
If you are a fan of burritos at all or any sort of Mexican food, then you're surely going to love this recipe.
Yeah, it's full of our most favourite Mexican flavours. We've got creamy avocado, delicious black beans, lots of smoky, spicy, sweet flavours that you will find in Mexican cooking.
Yes.
So I think we should show you how to make it.
Real quick before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. The first step in this recipe is going to be making the quick pickled red cabbage. This is super simple. All you need to do is cut the cabbage into thin strips like the ones that you can see here. Add the cabbage strips to a little bowl and then cover them with the vinegar and a good glug of water. To this we're also going to be adding the salt and sugar. Give everything a mix together and then leave it to one side as we get on with making the rest of the recipe. Next up is the salsa. This is a fairly basic salsa recipe that we're making with little cherry tomatoes. We like them because they're nice and sweet, but a larger salad tomato would work just as well. Add the tomatoes to a small bowl and then prepare the red onion. If you don't like your red onion too strong, you could soak it in water for a short time. This will make the flavour a little less punchy. Next up for the salsa is the coriander. We're going to roughly chop this, stalks and all, and then add that in along with some salt and pepper and give everything a thorough mix. The next element of this recipe couldn't be simpler. All we're going to do is run our knife through a little gem lettuce, and then we're going to be cutting the radish into thin rounds. Leave these both to one side.
We're going to make our smoky cashew cream now, and we've already had our cashews soaking in hot water before we start. We had them in a pan of boiling water on the hob for about 10 minutes and then we just let them rest for about half an hour. But the longer you leave them, the smoother your cashew cream will be.
Add the previously soaked cashews to a blender or food processor, basically anything that will whiz all the ingredients up into a nice smooth cream. In with the cashews goes the nutritional yeast, smoked paprika, salt, pepper. All of the ingredients for this recipe you will find written down in the description.
Our cashew cream is done, and unfortunately Charlie didn't get the memo that we're meant to be matching our food today. It's like literally identical. It's like that Pantone, like...
Now we are going to be moving on to one of the main parts of cooking for this recipe, which is the black beans and red pepper. Start by preparing the onions and the red pepper and the garlic. Add the onions to the pan along with some salt and pepper and sweat them down till they're soft and fragrant. Then in goes the red pepper, sun-dried tomatoes, black beans, and basically all of the other ingredients for this part of the recipe. Whack in the coriander and the spices and then give everything a good stir and cook it through. Now it's time to make the deliciously spiced rice. Add the spices into the water and bring this all to the boil. Doing it this way round will allow the rice to soak up all of the flavorful spices as it cooks and absorbs the water. And then last but not least is the avocado. We're going to be making a simple guacamole with this. So scoop it out into a bowl and add in some salt and lime juice. You know the score with this, simply mash it up with a fork and you are done. You can think of this salad as being made up of lots of little elements, like lots of smaller recipes that you bring together to make one delicious big salad bowl. Serving up is super simple. We'll start by adding in the spiced rice, and then next to that is going to be the red pepper that's been pickling. Next up is the delicious salsa and then the little gem lettuce and our black beans and red pepper. We add in the avocado and then a dollop of that spiced cashew cream. Dress it all with the thin slices of radish and finish it off with a squeeze of lime. So that is our Mexican burrito bowl. If you liked that recipe, then hit subscribe because we've got loads of other recipes just like it.
Like our delicious bean chili that we did a few weeks ago, so we'll put the link somewhere here and you can go and check that out after this.
And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.